Hello guys, welcome to your channel, and in today's video we are going to be looking at this bull market scalping strategy. Okay, so I'm going to be breaking down this strategy for you. I break through everything you need to know about the strategy from the start to the end on how you guys can use this strategy. Okay, so as you all know, this is December time and there's a lot of more opportunities going on here and there, and we have a proven strategy, and this strategy is very profitable. We have a lot of traders that already get the strategy, and we have their testimony here, and we are going to show you guys the testimony here in the chart. As you are looking at it, this is a real life testimony from people that have already get the strategy from us. This strategy is very effective, and this strategy is very profitable, and it's a limited spot strategy, which means that you have to get it just before this before the time runs out. And if you get it, it's going to be just once and for all, and it's going to be just forever. This strategy is very profitable, that you are going to be making your profit. Okay, so this is your chance to get the strategy, and if you want to get the strategy, contact us at the number you are seeing at the link in the description below. So that is our contact, so contact us and get this strategy. So stay tuned. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification. Anytime you post new strategy, you guys will be aware. Okay, so this strategy is very effective, so make sure you stick around and make sure you watch this video to the end, because if you watch half of the video, it's not going to do you any benefit, and some you might have some issue with loss. Okay, so that is why you have to watch this video to the end. I'm going to show you guys everything you need to know about the strategy. Okay, so let's get started with the strategy. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, just go to this icon we are seeing at the top. So this is where we are going to be adding all our indicator up. So clicking on this is the first indicator we are going to be adding, which is going to be the Bollinger Bands. And how do we add this up? We click on this F icon right here. So for the Bollinger Bands, this is the properties. Now the period is 4, deviation is 1.900, shift is 1, apply to close. Of course, use any style of your choice, then click on save. Okay, so that is the first indicator we need for the strategy. Now moving on to the next one, which is going to be the RSI. As you add this up, you click on this F icon again. You search for we click on this F icon. This is the F icon we are going to be clicking. Click on this F icon and search for RSI. Now we don't need the parameters. What we need is the levels, and for the levels we need the 10 and the 90 levels. Okay, so go back and click on save. Then you have your RSI in your chart. Now to the next indicator, which is going to be the moving average. How do we add this up? You click on this indicator with 1F plus, you search for moving average, and this is the parameters. Now the period is 2, shift is 2, method is exponential, apply to close. For the style, use any color of your choice and click on save, and you have your moving average in your chart. Now to the next indicator, which is also going to be the moving average. How do we add this up again? You click on this F icon, you search for moving average, and this is the parameters. Now the period is 15, shift is 2, method is exponential, apply to close. For the style, use any color of your choice and click on save. So that is all the settings we are going to be using for this strategy. Okay, so now let's talk about how the strategy works. So this is how you view this strategy. Now to take a trade with this strategy, there's some things that we always want to see when we are taking a trade with this strategy. Okay, so first thing we always want to see is this is this right here. Okay, so we always want to see this in chart. Now anytime we see this type of move, we already know that there is a spike that happens in the market. Now how do you now take a trade? How do you now know the right spike to trade? So this is why this strategy is very effective. How do you know the spike you are going to be trading? Now if you want to determine the spike you are going to be trading, I'm going to show you guys that here right now. Okay, so to know this type of spike we always want to be trading, we always want to see that there's a spike in the market, and when the market spike up, it has to move outside the Bollinger Bands, which you can see it right here. Okay, so let me change this color to let's say this, so you guys can see it more clearly. Now after we see the spike right here, and the next thing we want to make sure that we consider is the spike move outside the Bollinger Bands. It has to be outside the Bollinger Bands. Okay, so when the spike happens outside the Bollinger Bands, then the next thing we do is to wait for the moving average line come and touch the 90 level, the white moving average, okay, which is the first moving average to come and touch the 90 levels. Okay, after we see this spike, then we wait for the moving average to come and touch the 90 levels. After we see these two things, then the next thing we do is to now wait for the first moving average, which is the white one, to cross below the green moving average. Once we see this, then we should be seeing that a candle should be counting below to inside the Bollinger Bands, okay, which is this candle right here. You can see this candle start counting inside the Bollinger Bands. So when we see this candle right here, now if you now want to enter for a sell, you always want to see that there's a candle break below the middle Bollinger Bands and started moving towards the third Bollinger Bands. After we see this right here, we wait for another 4 candles, which is this first one that was able to break below the second Bollinger Bands, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. So we are going to enter our trade from this candle right here. So this is the candle we are going to be now enter our trade from. So that is how we use these strategies to take a sell trade, which means that to scalp this boom and crash pairs. Okay, so you can see this is why I always tell you guys that it's very important to wait for a 4 candle before taking entries. Now we have this spike right here. After this spike, we have our confirmation here on indicator window 1, and we see that there's a break below the moving average here, which is right here. There's a break below the moving average. Now after we see this, then the next thing we do is to wait for a candle to cross below this middle Bollinger Bands, which is very important. This is the candle right here. This candle has to cross below it. We wait for another 3 candles, which means that we are going to better our trade from this candle right here. As simple as that. So that is how we use a strategy to take a scalp trade. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how you can take a trade here on crash indices. And for the zoom level, when you zoom out completely, you just zoom in once, and that is the zoom level. Now this is another trade here on boom. After we see this huge spike right here, then the next thing we do is to wait for the first moving average to come and touch the 10 levels and then cross the green moving average. When we see this, then we look into our main chart. We want to see a candle crossing above the second Bollinger Bands, which is this candle right here. So after this candle cross it, then we wait for another 3 candles, and then we enter our trade from this candle right here. Very simple, and it's very straightforward strategy, and I hope you guys find this video helpful. So just practice this strategy and know how the strategy works on your own terms. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. Find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification anytime I post in strategy. You guys will be aware. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.